at the bloody state of this thing. Holy shit. There's one fish just down here holding in close, and there's one fish mid-water, and he is hammering nymphs. Things are going to get untidy as the southerly starts to hit. Let's have another look. And we're on. Way too long since I managed to get out and do some sight fishing. The river's been up quite a lot lately, so I just haven't had a chance to get out and throw a fly around to anything sighted. But today the river is looking really good. I can only fish up for about a K maybe today. Oh, that water's cold. That's just gone straight through my boots. Yeah, running a budget fishing operation. I don't have any waders, so I've just been wearing shorts and thermals. Makes it quite interesting, but that's alright. Beggars can't be choosers. We just crack on and use what we got. This little section up here, it looks really good. Couple of possible lies. Maybe that slack water up there, it looks like a pretty good spot, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's something lurking in this little bit of flow coming out. So I'll throw the camera up on the camera mount on my head. I'll cruise up and we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll catch a fish. Definitely we're going to get cold. That's a given today. We'll see how it plays out. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything, let me know. I guess when you're trout fishing in the winter, hypothermia is probably something that you really need to keep an eye on. So I'm fishing today. I've got a merino thermal on, and I've got some spare warm kit and a dry bag in my bag. So if I start to get too cold, you know, I can throw something on. If you were to fall over in this water at the moment, and you couldn't get dry, I'd give yourself maybe half an hour tops, and then your body temperature will start to drop to a level where it's maybe getting a little bit dangerous. Just to add a little bit of drama to the situation, we're also racing against a southerly weather front that's on its way up. It's expected to hit this afternoon with quite a bit of rain, and we're anticipating the river levels to rise substantially. So I've got a couple of river crossings that I need to do to get up to where I want to fish. Pretty sure I'll be alright. If I have to, I can cut up into the bush and bush bash. But if I get caught out by the river, yeah, things will get really untidy for me. Little fish just hanging just down there. Now, fish is still sitting there. I'm just having a bit of trouble trying to get the right line to him. I'm just going to stand here for a bit and just watch him, see if he's still nymphing. just down there swinging left to right. Oh, there he is. There's two. There's two fish there. So look at that guy on the top. So there's one fish just down here holding in close, and there's one fish mid-water, and he is hammering nymphs. He's just going left and right, dominating. There's one still mid-water, and there's one tucked down the bottom there. I think the old mid-water guy is going to be my best bet. Oh, he just came up to take something. There he goes. Came across, swinging back. Let's have another look. And we're on. Took two goes at it. Hasn't done anything yet, but it's a relatively good sized fish. There's another one following it. Well, that was a massive fish. That was a good solid 5-pounder. There's another one sitting just there, so I'm going to try my hand again. I'll use the same nymph and we'll see if it plays out the same. Wicked. got some pull coming across. What are you up to? I don't want to go downstream, mate. I want to come up here. Don't run me down, don't run me down. No, we're going walkies. We're going walking and we can't do a lot at the moment. There's some logs down there, I've got to be careful I don't end up on those logs, otherwise I'm in big trouble. Fish, oh, here he is. I've got him around the rock. He's coming up. Come on. I'm going to have to swing him across this bit of current and try to land him in here. Oh, crikey, shit. I just wrapped my leader through this tree. Luckily, I've just got it into the bloody net. Holy shit. Check out the bloody state of this thing. Holy shit. He is a monster. Last fish put me against a rock or something and I ended up with a bit of abrasion on the line. Anytime you've had a good scrap of a trout like that, you've got to stop and check your line afterwards. I just found some abrasion on the 5 pound tippet. If I was to hook up to another 5 pounder like that last one, with that abrasion I'd just get snapped off and there'd be a fish swimming down the river with a nymph in its mouth. And we prefer not to do that. So check the line, if in doubt, cut it off, tie on another tippet and start fishing again. Be nothing more gutting than hooking up to the fish of a lifetime and it snaps off because the last fish had bloody damaged your line. You know, simple checks to save bloody heartache. The adrenaline of catching a couple of really nice fish has worn off, and now once again I can no longer feel my feet. I guess such is the thing with late season trout fishing. One of the things you've got to put up with having freezing cold rivers, but hey, look, I'll have freezing cold rivers any day of the week as long as there's bloody 5 pounders that are feeding. Everything that's important in my bag that needs to stay dry is in a dry bag. I need to get fishing again before it starts raining too hard. Once you have those water droplets hitting the water, not only is the river going to come up, but it's going to make it harder for me to spot the fish. Come across, mate, come across. You're just tasting them. Keep watching. Fish is coming across. Oh, gee whiz, he had a look at it. I thought he was going to bloody hammer it. And like I predicted, that bloody rain is just destroying the sight fishing. What it does do though, you don't have to worry so much about the presentation. Yeah, look, the bloody pool is just totally covered. And it's pissing down. comes up. There's a swing bridge on my side of the river about 2 k's down. I'll be able to pack up my gear and bush bash to it and see how that goes. I've got no feeling in my feet. They are absolutely frozen. But I'm on the right side of the river now to have a look into this bit here. I saw a couple of big boys at the top. I'm going to have to scrap them off the bank. If I hook up, it's going to be fighting them off the bank. That could potentially get ugly if it's a big fella and he wants to go down. Right there is a cracking fish. So I've popped up on this rock and there's a nice fish sitting right down in front of me. He's a good solid fish. It's going to be interesting. All I can say is having a go at him from here. I'm not sure how this is going to play out, but I'm going to give it a crack. Like that, far out. Bummer! Just couldn't keep the bloody height. I think with the height that I had, it just pulled straight out. Just oh dear. Oh well, these things will happen. Can't win them all, but you can bloody try. Oh, it's a bit of a bugger. We hooked up to him. He was sitting just down here. It's a relatively solid hookup, I thought, but then he took off up to the top of the pool and then chased the nymph down and then spooked again, and he's gone underneath the rock here. But such is fly fishing. So we've had 2 5-pounders to the net, hooked up to another 5-pounder. Yeah, that was a bloody good fish. I'm picking that's the same fish that I saw up here last time when I was up here for buoy. Wicked, what a cracking day. The sky is getting black. You know, it's starting to clag in. We're about to get a whole heap of rain. I'm going to shoot back down the river now. I was going to have a feed, but no, I'm going to shoot down the river. I'm going to have a crack at the one that's on the other side that we saw before. See if we can line him up. If we can't, then we're back to the car and we're out of here, because things are going to get untidy as the southerly starts to hit. I can feel the cold air pushing up the river now. I don't want to hang around here. It's getting dark. It's time to diddy. Forecast front was supposed to hit this afternoon, and and they've been bang on. It's just gone 1 o'clock. And that sky is getting real dark. That tells me there's a lot of water up there. I'm gonna have to really pull finger. Sitting in about 2 inches of water. There's about a 6-pound brown. The water is so still. He's just sitting there right on the edge, so we're going to try to sneak past him. Hopefully we don't spook him. That's a beaut fish. Absolute cracker. He must be at least 6 pound looking at that. Maybe a little bit bigger. I don't think he'd quite go to 7. But that's a real beaut fishing. Oh no, he's gone. Yeah, it happens. Oh, that was a nice fish. Cruise down. There may be more. Interesting to see them sitting in such shallow water though. I suppose it is quite an overcast day, and the river's been up for a long time, so I'm probably the first person to fish up this way. Gee whiz, look at all this bloody firewood. If anyone's after some good native firewood, and they've got a helicopter, and they don't mind paying the bill for, I'll go your halves. I'll be like the location scout. I'll find it, you pay for it, and we'll split it. Literally. Productive day's fishing, 2 good fish to the net, got a bit of a wet arse from a bit of rain that came through, the river played the game and didn't come up and it was nice and clear. It was bloody good. Best late season fishing trip I've had for bloody years. Anywho, time to toodle on back to the car now, fire up the heater and try to thaw out the bloody YY Express. YY Express doesn't work too good in the cold. Anyway, cheers for watching, thanks for all your subscriptions and likes, and I'll try to keep the videos coming as frequently as I can.